Liberals getting taxpayer-funded subsidies, and gentlemen. George W. Bush spent like a drunken sailor for 8 years. Liberals either criticize this one of two ways. One, they'll rightly whine about Bush's overspending and then give Hussein Obama a pass on his $1 trillion deficits this year, next year, and nearly $1 trillion deficit in 2011. So they'll criticize him, but then all of a sudden the deficits Obama's running, no big deal. Nothing to see here, move along. Number two, they'll assert to God and everyone like Senator McCaskill did, dummy crap Missouri. She said Bush starved the federal budget. No, Claire, only the idiots who voted for you are stupid enough to believe that. No such thing occurred. In fact, Bush got the subsidy gravy train going in such a manner that it made Bill Clinton blush. Probably make LBJ blush too. Consider this. There are now a staggering 1,804 subsidy programs in the federal budget. Hundreds of programs were added this decade, and the recent stimulus bill added even more. The result is that we are in the midst of the largest federal gold rush at taxpayer expense since the 1960s. There were 1,425 such programs in 2000, and by 2008, that had ballooned to 1,804. Do you get that? 1,425 in 2000, and by 2008, it had grown to 1,804. Consider in 1970, the number of such programs only numbered 1,019, and in 1985, the total had actually gone down to 1,013. So George W. Bush, calling him conservative, oh, he's cutting this, he's cutting that. The only cutting he did, at least by liberal standards, when a government program doesn't grow at the same rate it had grown in previous years, they'll call that a cut. Bush didn't cut anything. All he did was spend. So let's dispense with the whining. Those of you who do say Bush is cutting this and cutting that, no, Medicare and Social Security as well. Those are the two big budget busters. He grew those as well. So couple that with all the subsidies, and there you go. George W. Bush, the Burger King of federal subsidy programs.